Hello, this is Michelle with PaperStampInk. It's so good to be back with you guys doing videos and sharing inspiration on paper crafting and card making. Now, it's been a bit since I've posted videos. Some of that had to be set to the side. I started a new business that took off, and yay, that's been wonderful, but it has really impeded my paper crafting time, both in the craft room and especially doing videos for you guys. I hope you enjoy the tips and the inspiration and the techniques that I share. So one of my goals for 2023 is getting back into the saddle again with posting videos regularly and also spending more purposeful time in my paper crafting. So I am starting that off by beginning with some card kits. I'll be doing a lot of other things as well, but the card kits are a great way to kind of just jumpstart. You have so much inspiration right in one place, and you can do so much with them. So I signed up for the Stamps of Life card kit. One of the things I love about this company is that so much of their stuff is actually produced here in the US, and they also have very fun interactive types of dies. And so we'll get into that as we go along. But let me go ahead and share with you what's in this kit, and then I'll do a follow-up video sharing what I have created out of this kit, supplementing with some of my own things on some of them just using what comes in the kit. So this is the December Sending Your Love collection card kit. So I love they give you a couple of inspiration cards on the back here, and they tell you what other things they used to create that card. So this kit's including a special die, which I have not used before. So I'm going to be testing it out and sharing my findings with you guys on the best way to make these work. So this is an interactive die. This is kind of, I'd say the main part of the kit here for this month. And you'll see when you pull this side panel out, you get a little lever that comes up and pops up with a special image, or you could put a message there. So these are always fun. It's always wonderful to see people's reactions when you give them a card that is something out of the ordinary, whether it's through interactive elements like this, or the way that you have just put your heart into selecting the papers and the images and the colors and the dies. So it's these are really fun to add to your collection. So we've got that die kit in there, and it looks like this month they included some freebies. So Ken, this is Stephanie's husband, I believe, was cleaning the warehouse, and he's added a couple of dies here. So this one I'm going to have to look and see. I think this is, it reminds me of like a berry basket. Let me know what you guys think if you see other uses for it, but also it could be just a fun geometrical kind of pattern for that as well. And then we've got these are fun. These are like little, kind of like remind me of little honeycomb pieces, and they come in graduated sizes. I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of that. And then we have Welcome to the Club. So I love this. Look at all this free stuff, free goodies. So I'm sure I'm not going to get these every month, but this month I'm excited. So as a welcome to my club, to the club, I get a Just Because die, and I love when they have the dies that have the outline of the shape too, so that you can have that nice border on your pieces. And if I like to use a lot of pattern paper, and so if I don't have that border, my die cuts can get lost in the pattern paper. So those are great things to look out for. And isn't this cute? Look at these little penguin and bear and all the winter scenes. So perfect timing for those. All right, this one doesn't actually include a stamp with this one, because you're utilizing the sentiments. And let's see, I might have to take these out so that you can, oh my goodness, another free thing. Look at this, 2023. It says, so fun. My goodness, Stephanie, you are spoiling me with this kit. I am enjoying it. So let's pour these out so I can actually see what they have, because they were piling up on each other. So we've got Sending, okay, here we go. Sending you love. And then the outlines, again, I think the outlines are a wonderful addition for that. And then we have all sorts of embellishments. So we've got these fun like little seed bead type embellishments. These are like a fabric type, blanking on the type of fabric. Somebody help me out, put it in the comments. But these, looks like they have adhesive on the back too, so I'm going to definitely be using some of those. Chipboard stickers and regular stickers, always awesome. Make card making so fast when you have elements like this that you can use to just dress them up, or only use these. You don't have to even get your stamps out sometimes. Just really quick and simple cards. They're great too. We've got this beautiful soft pink ribbon that's gonna go with this one. Oh, yep, I love me some embellishments that have a little bit of glitter and sheen. So these hearts, I hope you can catch that on, let me bring this up. Hope you can catch that shimmer on there. It's got like it's not a glitter, it's just kind of a, like almost like water is over the top of it. It's like a resin look, so I love that color. I'm gonna get into that paper pad in a minute. Let me dig down in here and see what else we've got. Okay, so we've got some envelopes, and hey, I love that she gives us several envelopes, because who's got card kits before where they include like one envelope or two envelopes, and I'm thinking, surely I'm gonna get more cards than that out of this kit. So why'd you only include that many? We've got a piece of yellow cardstock that looks like maybe it's escaped from these others, because I thought maybe it was some specialty paper there, but it doesn't look like it's any different than your regular cardstock. So we've got, of course, our white for making bases, and look at all the white that's included in there. Red, it's like a really deep navy, I believe, not a black. It looks like it's one of those that's so close you can't quite tell, but I think it's a really deep navy in there. The blue, purple, another like royal blue, light blue, and the yellow. So all colors that are going to coordinate with the embellishments that we have, and I'm sure they're going to coordinate beautifully with this paper pad. So as I've told you, I am a big fan of pattern paper. I love to play with combining them in different combinations, and I think they can just really make your cards, a simple card, stand out. So these are all ones you can use your Candy Hearts stamp to die cut. Candy Hearts 2 stamp. Okay, so looks like there's I don't own that one, but I'm sure I can cut those out fairly easily if I want to, or just use them the way they are. So we've got a bolder pattern and then a more simple pattern on each of these pieces, which is a key for layering your patterns. You don't want all big, bold, and brilliant patterns. They'll just compete with each other. So having some tone on tones, or some that are very small patterns, and mixing those are great. I have done at least one video in the past on utilizing different pattern paper, so I will put a link to that here to give you just some ideas on how to mix and match your pattern paper. And then we get this handy little envelope to put everything in, and I'm going to be writing the month and the theme up here for this card kit. So I can't wait to dive into these things. I hope that you guys look forward to getting some more inspiration and finding time. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking here. Finding time to spend in your craft room, creating things that you can send to people, sharing a little bit of love. So stay tuned. Look for my next video. In the meantime, make sure you grab your paper, stamp, and ink and get creating.